Here's your script fully converted into natural English, keeping the same story, tone, and emotion. Imagine this. You work hard the whole year, stay up late at night, watch videos, make notes, try to impress people, yet deep inside there is always a sting. Why am I still stuck in the same place? Why does this only happen to me? And the most dangerous thing is that you feel like everything is fine, but quietly, without making any noise, a few mistakes are eating your success every single day. This video is about those 7 mistakes that are secretly destroying your life, and you might not even realize it. Let's say there is a boy named Aman. Aman is from a completely normal middle-class family, just like you. In the morning he wakes up, picks up his phone, scrolls social media for a while, then thinks, from today I'll get serious. He goes to college, coaching, or his job, looks very busy the whole day. People say, Aman is very hardworking. At night he falls on the bed tired, with only one question in his mind. Even after doing so much, why is my life not moving forward? If you have ever felt like this, then this story is not just Aman's story, it's yours too. The first mistake Aman used to make, and maybe you're making it as well, was not having a clear goal. He used to think, I just want to do well in life. But what does doing well actually mean? How much money? Which skills? What job? What business? By when? Nothing was clear. He stayed busy the whole day, but his busyness had no direction. It's like a goat in the jungle running around the whole day without knowing where it actually needs to go. It will get tired, but it will never reach a destination. Now look at the contrast. He had a friend, Arjun. Arjun decided that in the next 2 years he would master a specific skill, get a job with a particular package, or build a small business. His daily actions were in that direction. Slowly, the difference started to show. Aman was still busy, Arjun was. Now the question is, do you want to live a life like Aman's or like Arjun's? The difference wasn't a huge amount of talent. It wasn't even a huge amount of luck. The difference was a few basic choices. Is the goal clear or not? Is there action along with learning or not? Is there a habit of breaking the comfort zone or not? And so far we've only talked about 3 mistakes. The remaining ones go even deeper: your environment, your habits, your way of thinking, which are quietly damaging your success. In the next part of the script, we look at how Aman's environment kept pulling him down, how depending only on motivation made him fail again and again, and how one small realization started to change his entire direction. If, till now, you've seen yourself somewhere in this story, then missing the next part would mean you're deliberately choosing to ignore your own mistakes. Aman used to think the problem was only inside him, but the real game was much bigger. The 4th mistake he was making every day, without realizing it, was living in the wrong environment. Imagine you join a gym, but the people around you are eating chips every day, gossiping, and only taking selfies on the machines. How long can you stay serious? That's exactly what was happening with Aman, except the gym was his life. After college or work, Aman always sat with the same old friends. The topic was always the same. The country is bad, the system is bad, there are no jobs, only rich people can do business. Whoever is successful must have used some tricks or connections. In the beginning, Aman used to argue, no man, some people move ahead with hard work too. But after hearing the same kind of talk every day, his mind slowly tuned into their frequency. Now whenever he saw a successful person, his first thought was, he must be really lucky, or he must have used some shortcut. And that's where defeat begins. Again, look at the contrast. Arjun's circle was slowly changing. He consciously. In the beginning, Aman thought this was a small thing. Come on man, it didn't happen today, I'll definitely do it from tomorrow. But slowly, his brain built a label about him. I anyway never follow my plans. Whenever he started something new, a workout, a skill, a side hustle, a little voice in his mind would say, leave it, you never last more than 3 days anyway. And guess what happened? On the 3rd, 4th, or 5th day, he really did quit. This wasn't just a habit issue, it had become an identity issue. He was calling himself a loser on the inside, no matter how cool he acted on the outside. Again, the contrast is clear. Arjun also broke plans sometimes. He also slipped. But he had one rule: I will never allow myself to call myself a liar. That meant if he made a promise, he made it small, but he kept it. Instead of saying, I'll study 3 hours every day, he told himself, I'll do a minimum of 25 minutes of focused work every day, no matter what. There were many days when he didn't feel like it, but he still sat down, just because he had made a commitment to himself. Slowly, his brain built a new label. I am the kind of person who keeps my promises to myself. And when your identity changes, your life automatically shifts to match it. Aman's turning point came when he did a small exercise. He took a notebook and wrote one line at the top. What are all the promises I've broken that I made to myself? At first he thought, what is there to write? But as he kept writing, wake up early, finish that course, practice English daily, support his parents financially, the list kept getting longer. By the time he wrote the last line, his eyes were wet because he realized he had disappointed himself more than anyone else in the world. That day, for the first time, he decided, from now on I'll make smaller promises, but I will not break them. For the next 30 days, he wrote down only 3 commitments: 20 minutes of skill practice every day, 20 minutes.